Why hello there, fellow mortals. So, today I decided it would be a little fun to mix it up a tad bit, because the first one was done from Pinterest. The second one was done from Artfight. And it was mostly drawing other characters, which, it's awesome. But how about I show you some of my own OCs? So, we're going to be following some silly little prompts from Pinterest, and we're going to be drawing my characters with them. So the two main prompts, I found the prompts that I wanted to follow. So the first one is to write my OC's favorite quotes. I have a ton of unhinged and really dramatic quotes, so this will be really fun. And then the second one is cosplaying my OC as someone from a different show. So, also I apologize for my terrible handwriting. You probably couldn't understand any of that. Was it German? Maybe. But, I don't know I have this pen. But, I'm very excited. I love my OCs, and I'll get to share some of them with you. Okay, as much as I love traditional art, it can be a little mean sometimes. So, I think I'm either going to go with a 0.5, or I'm going to go for a 0.7. And then, 0.7, they're both HB. And then this is a little eraser, and then a Tambo Furunosuke brush pen, but it's a hard tip. So I think I'm gonna go with the 0.7 because it's a little easier to erase. Oh, now time for my favorite part, looking for the quotes. I have a list of about 100, so hey, it either might take a while or it might take 5 seconds. We'll find out. Okay, I already found the perfect first one for my good friend Ricky. He is kind of just a little comedic relief. He's a pretty static character in my story, I'd say. I don't know if I'm gonna remove him from the group, but for now he's here. And he's just a silly little ginger. So, we're gonna draw him. So the first quote is, "That lasted longer than most celebrity marriages." He is always trying to tear the other couples apart. Because, I think he's projecting. Because, he has never been in a relationship. We'll have him stand a little triumphant. I know this guy is so evil. I remember a time when I had literally such little information for this guy that I was willing to make him fall in love with the most unlikable character in my story. I could still do that. I do technically have free will, but, I'm not gonna flex it this time. Maybe another time. I think I remember in in the first draft of the story, he did play a little bit of a deeper part, a little more of an important part, but whatever, man. Oh, he looks so evil in this one. Oh my god, the chin is non-existent. Okay, you know what? That's okay. Chins can be non-existent. Who said I have a chin? You can't prove it. Yeah, I haven't really even sorted out his clothing either. I think I gave him a regular t-shirt and then a button down. I'm gonna be real, I was originally gonna make him fall in love with my character Kit, but then I was like, Kit doesn't deserve that. It's not even does he deserve it? It's Kit doesn't deserve it. I don't really care about this guy's well-being, which is probably not good. I think you should love all your OCs, but a little biased towards this guy. I'm likely gonna do the line art first, and then for all of the characters, and then start working on the coloring, because I think this needs some time to dry. This is probably not a smart move, but I've actually never really used this one for this pen for alcohol markers, because I haven't really been using my alcohol markers, which is also, this is a great chance to, but that also means I'm out of practice. I don't know which ones work the best with the specific alcohol markers that I have. If you want to know who this quote is, what this quote is from, you really want to know? It's Duolingo. Yeah, Duo be saying some interesting stuff these days. I'm kind of noticing a pattern. I'm noticing a struggle when I edit my videos, and it's not a good one. I mean, depends on how you look at it. I don't know if it's a good one or it's something I should try to be a little more patient in. Is the way I draw, it's too fast. I'll try and do some voiceovers. Like I've tried it before. Like in past drafts that I stopped working on. I tried doing voiceovers and it like my speed paints would be like 10 seconds long on Procreate. And I'm like, what do you want me to say, dude? In those 10 seconds? The art is really pretty, bye. Like, because if I try to elaborate, boom, it's already over. And I'm like, there's no winning. Because if I don't elaborate, then I get criticized for not giving a good explanation for my art. Or I guess explanation on whatever I'm talking about. But like, dude, I need a billion speed paints at this point. Or I just draw really slow, which I don't like doing because if I draw really slow, then I'll likely not finish them. I'll likely not finish the drawings if I can't get it done in one day. Like, unless I'm at an art camp or something, because I know with my art camps that I've been at, like, they make us work on one thing for a while, but, I mean, I don't know, man. Oh, I got this. Okay, I found another one. So, this other one, this is from a random commenter. I don't know where I found this. It might have been Pinterest, might have been YouTube. Those are honestly the only two places I check comment sections. But, like, because it's the only kind of social media I have. But this one is, being a quiet kid allows you to hear everyone's insanity. Okay, we're doing a side profile for this one. We're getting a little silly. Actually, no, we're just getting really ambitious. For this character, we're doing June. I love June. I remade her little character sheet. I am going to be trying and updating my character sheets, but, like, no promises, because some of them, like, for example, Ricky, I don't think I even made a character sheet for Ricky. I love June, though, and I actually have gotten a lot of positive responses about June, like, on Artfight, so I guess she's a favorite, which, you know, I'm not complaining. It's just my only struggle is when I'm, like, trying to write the lore and I'm just like, I don't have anything for you. But she's so sweet. She's so nice. This one's a little random because it's like, okay, well, she's normally, like, a really shy and jolly character. But I'd say, like, this is something she'd tell someone, like, that she'd trust. I think she's really smart. Like, I think she's pretty cool if you get to know her, but that's a little bit difficult because, again, she's shy, so she doesn't talk much about herself. Yeah, I mean, again, haven't really fleshed out her character, but I don't know what story to add her to either. I'm just like, okay, well, what if I just, like, add her to my already existing one, but just Project Overture? I don't know if I'm gonna stay with that one, but, you know, I'd see her as a background character. I don't know how dynamic I can make her character before I'm like, oh, this is not my intention for this character. So I guess she's born to be a background character. Oh my god, I forgot to blush. Yeah, I just go in with it. I don't really, like, blend it in. I don't really like to blend. I don't know if that's just controversial. I love, like, the abstract, separate colors, just there. I don't really like to mix them. Oh, and the last one. Okay, I found my last one, and it is from the Owl House. I am really excited for this one because this means I get to draw my favorite characters, the ones I draw almost every day, which I have made very well known, but it's Kate and Isaac. And the quote is supposed to be, "What's your greatest strength?" "My decisiveness." Wait, I changed my mind. That is from, I think I wrote it down. Season 1, episode 15. Yeah. So I'm gonna be doing, like, a back profile for this guy. Yeah, we're winging it with the box. It's not gonna be a straight box, but you know what? They're not really straight either, so I guess it's okay. Oh, we're leaving this one space. What do I do with this one space? Do I, like, add flowers? Do I add stars? Do I add swirls? No, not swirls. Swirls already makes us 2. No. Okay. Maybe, like, we'll do sparkles. I love sparkles. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Alright, but this is the layout. And now it's gone. I wonder how well this shows up on camera, because I can see it pretty well, but you might just be seeing nothing. It looks like I'm winging it, which honestly, gonna be real, I do that with most of my artworks. But, nope, not winging it on this one. Not taking my chances. It's so silly to see me go back on my other pieces. Like, no, you're already done with it. Why are you still working on it? Because I'm indecisive. Let me be indecisive. Okay, we're finished working on her. Now, yeah, her hair's gonna look like a mess if I even... Okay, what if I just... I can't say that and then go back on working on it. That's not smart of me. Her hair doesn't even... Okay, fine. Leave. Bye. We're done. Okay, this one I need a little focus. Okay. God, I could talk about these guys forever, man. Like, I love these guys. Okay, as much as I like to say, I am not biased to any of my OCs. I was not talking about Ricky and June. Unfortunately, they are both background characters. But oh no, his hair is parted on the wrong side. It's fine. Who's checking? No need to check whether this part is on the right side or not. Nope. Okay, so Ricky and June are not... I do abandon them. That is true. Okay, well, Ricky I abandon unless I'm making a funny comic, because he is literally just the comic relief. That is all he is. And then June, I just like drawing her. She's so pretty. I love her. I think I really just drew her because I wanted to make a pretty looking character, because I think most of my characters, low-key, pretty fugly. Okay, do I do the first arc or the second arc? Or the third arc? Okay, I can't do the first arc because Isaac looks completely different. And also, Kay doesn't have the growing beard, but... Okay, so in the third arc, okay, I don't want to spoil anything, because it's like, imagine spoiling my whole, like, revealing my whole plot. Okay, we're just gonna go with the second arc, because the second arc is a little more easier to explain. Actually, no, it is not easy to explain, but we're going with it anyway. Oh, so what's the difference between the first arc and the second arc and the third arc? That is an amazing question. I'm so glad no one asked that. But basically, it's just that Isaac's hair is a little longer and his outfit is a little more cool, because it's like, this guy just came out of prison, so in the second arc, he's got like no drip. But then in the third arc, he's got drip, because it's like some stuff happens and then he's like not completely broke and not straight out of prison. Yeah, it's a story for another time though. But he's a little bit of a criminal, I will admit. I don't know if I'm gonna make him like, oh, he was just framed, or I'm like genuinely gonna make him a criminal. What would he be in jail for? That's a good question. Probably loitering. Okay, the story is a lot more serious than that, but we don't talk about that. I love the reveal at the end. I think this is the one where Luce and Willow, they go into the mindscape of Amity. No. Luce and Amity go into the mindscape of Willow because they erase her memories and they're trying to bring it back, but then Willow's all salty about it because she's like, I don't want her in my brain, aka Amity. I don't want Amity in my brain. She doesn't deserve to be here. And then like all the while, plot B is just Gus trying to interview Ida and King because he's like, yeah, you guys have some cool personalities. What if I interviewed you for a school project? And so they're trying to show off the entire time. And in the end, he's really just like, I've really learned something out of all of this. Hootie here is the greatest, amazingest person in the Owl House. Oh, that was so awesome. I mean, Ida even brought out the bells. Like, she locked in so hard for that. I don't know why he didn't choose her. Like, low-key, she is awesome. She is awesome. I'm not gonna change the part. Guys, we can't go back. We've already made the mistake. Okay, fine. I made the mistake. But I'm taking you down with me. You're the one who pointed it out. Okay, no one's talking right now. I don't know what I'm yapping about, but you get what I'm saying. I'm framing you two, just as Isaac was framed. Which is really funny, because he was technically a criminal, but the reason he actually went to jail was not for anything he did, because most of the stuff he did was really small and insignificant. And like most of the stuff he did was really small and insignificant, but the reason he went to jail was because he was framed. So, the world works in interesting ways. I'm trying to think of other couple OCs. Like, I have Tiffany and Autumn, but they're just Doomdeary. I'm gonna be real. How do I draw flailing your hands around? I know Coco in Witch Hat does that. Like, she does that a lot because she's just a silly little gal. Until she's not. To those who have read the book, you get me. But to those who haven't, you'll get me soon. If there's gonna be like a season 20 or something. Okay, I think I have to draw the border for this one. Boop. 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 Oh, it's crooked. It's okay. Who cares? No one does. No one here. No one's gonna point it out either, right, chat? No one's gonna point out the fact that my border is crooked. Nope. Everyone just stay quiet. Shh. You didn't see anything. I love how silly this duo is while also being super serious. Like, they get into some pretty dark topics. And okay, in my story right now, they go into some pretty serious topics, but it's like they're just a silly couple. Like, they're so funny. Because there's one part, okay, this is just my draft, so it's like, what's happening right now might not stay in future story in any way I kind of decide to tell it, but it's like, the two go on a hiatus because he escapes prison, and, they used to meet up every day. Why did they meet up every day? Go ask Cade. He's the government official. But he was legally allowed to kind of sneak in and say hi to Isaac. He's like, yo, you know how we were childhood best friends and you were framed because of me? So I might as well visit you in your prison, right? Then they kind of grow close. And then they're like, wait, I need a place to live. And this guy can't get his stuff together. And he's like, whoa, no. I'm not letting someone like you, a minority, sleep where I live. And so he's like, yo, what if my sister takes you in? And he's like, whatever, dude. And then they kind of leave for a little bit. And then he kind of adopts a kid, which is Kit, or Christopher. And then he's like, yo, so, and he pulls up to his house, 10 years later. And he's like, yay, so, you know how we were, best buds, we never talked again, so you're, my only best bud. I know some people here and there, but, can I, break into your house and, live there? And, can I adopt this kid with you and we get married and stuff? And he's like, what? And it's, really funny because the scene when it happens is, he just barges into his apartment and he's like, yo, room service. And then Kate is busy, hanging out with a girl, and he's just like, oh, no, you guys are not dating. There's no way this girl's actually into you. And then it just starts a whole fight. So this is Gus King. Okay, yeah, I like this. I like the line art. It's perfect. I think I might have the most trouble with her hair because I'm gonna be real. Her hair, she's kind of bald. She has white blonde hair, like an old man. And I should probably bring my skin color set. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with the skin color set. So we're really locking in for this, but we do need to swatch a little bit because I don't really have any of my characters' colors decided. I'd say he's a blue, he's a purple. She's a blue and pink. Don't ask me what that's a theme for. That's what an underlying theme for. You don't need to question it. Everyone's straight here. Except for these two. I can't hide that. I can't hide the fact that these guys are a little gay for each other, but that's okay. And then Ricky is red and green. Merry Christmas. It's not Christmas, it's July. I would know because I'm actively sweating right now. It's so hot in my room. I don't have AC right now, so I'm kind of dying over here, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, the pack I'm using here, I'm pretty sure is just a pack of 60 maybe. I just know it's a smaller set. I have two sets, and okay, they're both Ohuhu. I don't know if I've already mentioned that, but they're both Ohuhu. I got a 120 set for one of my birthdays, and then the one that I'm using right now is a smaller set, mostly just so I don't get indecisive over my colors. Like, I'm just winging it here, you know? Okay, I'm pretty sure we're gonna test this real quick. So we're gonna go boop, boop, boop. We're gonna run it over with a truck right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. Does anyone understand the reference? Let me know if you understand that reference. I would love to. Okay, this is actually, hey, this is doing pretty good. Okay, yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking today. This is awesome. Okay, I think Ricky, I don't know if I want to face his colors, but you will do it anyway. So I think for his shirt, we'll do like a yellow. I think for his shirt, we'll do a mid-tone. Then for his hair, that's a little difficult. I'd say just like, I'm just go for a really red. Because, I mean, he's a ginger, but I'm not creative enough. So, 25, I think we're going basic. And then we'll throw in a little green. We'll throw in the green as, like, a lighter color. So, maybe this one. Yeah, I think that works. That's his skin color. His hair. Jeez, that is vibrant. I don't have any other colors that are more dull, though. It's okay. He's just a little special. Or actually, I might be able to find some... Okay, terracotta. That works so much better. Yes. Ah? Yeah. Okay, we're going with that. That's much better. And then... green. I think I got the 120 pack and the skin color set on the same year. Okay, I think we're going to go for a little bit of a lighter yellow. Our praise is not to lose. We raise our cups. Okay, so I recently learned that Hadestown has come out in theaters, and I have admittedly already watched it. Like the second day it came out in theaters. Oh, this looks so off. Oh my god. This line. No! No, it's so off. Okay, it's okay. We can wing it. We can just... boom. Nothing was ever there. Nuh-uh. I don't know what you could possibly be mentioning when you talk about the random line right there. What line? The lines everywhere else? Yeah, I see those lines. I don't know what you could possibly be referring to. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my god, I forgot about the shorts. Okay, we're going for a dull green. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're winging it on this color. I don't care. Okay, so I watched Hadestown with my friends. But I have admittedly, I did already go to watch it before. I just wanted to see it again. I really liked it. And I did spend my time beforehand, like, kind of memorizing most of it, at least, before I went to go watch it. Because I have been, like, listening to it recently, and then it kind of got it back, like... It got, like, the movie got it stuck in my head again. Because I used to be like, oh, yeah, Hadestown is cool. And I knew some tunes, but, like, I wasn't so crazy about it. And then there was one day that I was kind of just like, oh, my God, I absolutely love this musical. I have to listen to the music every single day. And then I did, and I memorized, like, most of it. And then I was like, okay, yeah, I can just forget it now. But then, you know, the movie was coming out, and I was like, oh, my God. Like, the movie recording the musical. It's not a movie, but, like... I was like, oh, now I have to memorize it again. So I did. And I was like, oh my god, this is the best choice I've ever made. And then I started getting back into it. And I'm glad I did. Oh no, this is fading. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe the other side. We have some hope for this. Oh, it's working. Yay. Why is it just the other side? This is like the perfect skin color for him, actually. Oh, it's drying out. No. I believe in you. You can do this. I believe in you. Just gotta get, yeah, to the other side. Way down to Hadestown. Way down, Hadestown. Way down under the ground. I know I got that note incorrect. Don't ask. Don't ask. Oh my god, it's so scratchy. It's okay. It's okay. No one can tell. Can you tell? No, you can't. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not checking my camera. I don't want to see the fact that you probably can tell. Stay positive. I don't think I'm going to go for crazy shading. I think I'm literally just going to go in, deepen some of the parts that I want to deepen, and then I'm like going to leave it there. I'm going to go over it a few times. That's fine. Yeah, I'm way too lazy to add like the shading. I'm just going to leave it there. So there's Ricky. There is my favorite comedic relief. Oh, no. Okay. This is going so awesome today. I don't know what you could possibly be referring to. I did not make a mistake. He does have dark hair, though. He has dark brown hair because he's a random white Caucasian guy. He's really boring, so. Our praise is not to them. We raise our cups to Orpheus. I love that musical. I gotta stop saying that. You get it. You understand me already. You don't need to hear me say it more, but, like, I do. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I'm very well educated in different musicals because, okay, like, watching them, yes, they're cool. They're super awesome. But, like, you have to pay for tickets, and they can be expensive sometimes, okay? So, I don't go to see every single musical out there. But I have gone to see, like, pretty popular ones. So, like, I spontaneously decided to watch Hamilton in 5th grade right before the school year was ending, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And then later on, I think middle school, like, I think when I was in, like, 7th grade or something. Oh, man. I went to actually go watch it. Obviously, I didn't see the original cast, but it was still cool to see it in person. And it was really funny when I was watching it and I was just casually singing along. Like, quietly, of course, out of respect to the other people around me. But then they were like, wow, you must see this musical often. Like, this old little couple next to me was like, wow, you must see this musical often. How are you able to afford it? And I was like, oh, no, I haven't. And they're like, then how do you know this so well? Are you just really good at memorizing? And I was like, no, I listen to the music. They're like, where? And then they sounded so, like, incredulous. They're like, what? How could you possibly listen to this wonder so many times? Like, how have you performed it yourself? And I was like, no, I haven't, but, like, the internet exists. And they were like, wow, the internet. And I thought that was really funny, but yeah, like, they're great. I was glad they liked my singing, even though it was really soft. Yeah, the problem is, I'm taking a gamble with this blush because it's like, I don't know how many are run out. So right now I can't tell, but because they're pretty light. I love Jude. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Oh, she looks like Elsa. Oh my god, she looks like Elsa. Oh my god. Oh no. No! She's not meant to be copying Elsa, I swear. No! This is not... Okay, so yes, she does have blue, but she also has pink. She has really bright pink shorts. And I know that is out of fashion. I don't know anyone who pulls up to school with bright pink, shorts. Or just in general. I hardly see anyone in public wearing bright pink shorts. But, you know... She works it. Honestly, you'd have to see it to know. Like, you can probably find it on my art find. I did update... Okay, I do need to update it, actually. But I updated her character sheet. And she looks so beautiful. Oh, God. Now time to make these guys' colors. Okay, so this guy is more pale than his future husband. What? Who said that? I didn't... No, they get married? No, that can't be right. No, you didn't hear anything. You heard nothing. I keep getting distracted. I need to lock in. I keep singing Hadestown. I like Hadestown. It's cool. It's awesome. I need to lock in, though. So, like I was saying, he is a little more pale because he has spent, like, 3 years in prison. And then Cade, he's healthy. He's fine. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make them live in California, like LA or something. Or just Oregon. You know, I could really wing it with where they live. I want him to commit the silliest crime and then go to jail for it. So I'm like, what places have really silly crimes? I think Maryland and Oregon do. But I could be completely wrong about that. And we're covering up the Elsa ripoff. She's not an Elsa ripoff. She's even more beautiful. And I will defend that claim till the day I die. Okay, I think I might want to make him... for a second I was thinking about making him a little more green, like his shirt a little more green, but I'm going to stick with his blue color scheme. Just because it's like blue and orange. I do feel like that suits his vibe a little bit better. And then for Isaac, I'm sticking with purple. He's chill. He's a chill guy. He's just a chill guy. I'm really hoping this isn't... Oh. I just realized most of these I haven't showed you the number. I'm so sorry. I can't remember the ones I chose for these other guys. I just know some of the names, but... Like, for this was milk white. This was terracotta. This didn't have a name. It had a number. I'm so sorry. But, I mean, if you want it right now, sure, I can give it to you. This one is 68. And I think the 60 or 70 packs. Sorry. I had to say that. You can shun me in the comments. It's okay. I'm ready. I'm prepared. Oh, that's dark. Okay. Do I want to go for that? Do I want to go for a little darker color scheme? Yeah, you know what? We'll wing it because most of like, it's okay. It doesn't have to be canon. Actually, I feel like that suits him a little better. Yeah. Wait, that looks cool. He looks like he's from California. Oh my goodness, I did it. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. That's such a silly accomplishment, but I hold it with a lot of pride. Okay, yeah, he has paler hair and darker hair. Okay, it's really funny. You can't tell, but I'm looking over here a lot because my friend made this beautiful photo of my two favorite kids, my favorite children, Kate and Isaac, and the colors are really accurate, and I can't really remember. So it's just helpful. I'm like staring over here and I'm like, wow, that's what they look like, which is really silly too, because it's like, I'm the one who drew these characters, but thank you to my friend anyway. It's really, really pretty art. She has really pretty art. Okay. I might go back to milk white for his skin. Actually, no, he would look like a sickly Victorian child. Okay, we'll give him some healthiness. Warm gray. Did I give her warm gray or did I give her milk white? No, I gave her milk white. Okay. We're doing warm gray 0. I'm really hoping that's not out. Oh, that's even more Victorian child. No! Healthy Isaac, please be canon. That's such a random thing to say. I'm the one who decides what's canon and what's not, and, you know, I'm still begging. Okay, barely beige. We'll go with barely beige. Jeez. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm really hoping that looks like flailing arms, because I can assure you it is. It's canon, I swear. I'm a little scared for the hair. But, you know, we'll face our fears. Okay. Colocasia Tanime. Who comes up with these names? Caucasian. We're gonna pretend. We're gonna pretend this. Wait, can I focus it? Maybe? I believe in you. Please focus. Please lock in. I don't know how well you can see that, but we're just gonna name this Caucasian. I have no idea what to say for that. That seems like Caucasian would suit Isaac. Oh my god, it's like a purple. Dude, what are with these colors? What? And it's a brown. Guys, this is not... No, there's no way. I don't believe it. Well, there's a good thing there's a color swatch chart. I think I remember there was one night where I was just like, okay, I should probably decide, like, the ethnicities of my characters. I'm pretty sure the last time I checked, I made this guy half Korean, half Mexican. So he's a really weird mix because his last name is Lee Ramirez. Which also is like, oh my god, what am I doing for their last names? Because I'm like, okay, so Kate is Cadence Lewis, and then Isaac is Isaac Lee Ramirez. What are we going to do if he's Isaac Lee Ramirez Lewis? Do I give him Isaac Lewis? That sounds too white. I feel like he needs to be Lee Ramirez. Mr. Lee Ramirez. Yes, he is married now. He is taking Isaac's name. I have decided it is probably canon. No promises. Oh, was this off camera? Oh no, my bad. My mistake. Now he has a lighter brown hair, so we're gonna be doing like... We can go for brun or mahogany. Someone please tell me if these names have an accent to them, or if it's just an American trying to be like, yeah, let's be special. Let's make this Caucasian Ptolemo. Oh, Caucasian Toblerone. Yeah, that sounds about, yeah. I think that's how they came up with the names. Okay, we'll go with Brun. Yeah, there you go. I think we're gonna give him also make this like a mid-tone of sorts. This is the perfect color. Oh my god. I didn't even, oh, this looks so much like Luce's color. Dude. It's canon, I swear. Only thing is I don't really know what to do for his shorts. Do I give him like a plain color or something? I don't know. I don't have a fashion sense. This is difficult. Maybe like chestnut brown. I don't know how brown does in this environment. Okay, maybe green? Are we gonna go very silly? Are we gonna go for green? We'll just go with a gray. We'll just go with like a warm gray. Yeah. I mean, usually I'd say like a cool gray, but you know, we're really winging it this time. Honestly, that's most of my videos. I'm always winging it. It's okay. They turn out pretty. I'm always proud of my works, even if they're not perfect, especially Ricky. He looks the most chopped. See, this is what I mean. I thought this was pink. No, it's completely out of ink. So it's this weird little poopy yellow. I know there's refills for them, but I'm like too broke for that. Again, that is not a pink. That is just the opposite of pink. It's fine. That's the closest we're getting. Yeah. Oh, this looks so pretty. Oh, they look so awesome. Maybe in the background for here we can do like this one. Oh, this is so out. Okay. We're gonna do this. A highlighter color. So yeah, there you go. These are my silly little goobers. I think actually I'm gonna add a little blue to this. Okay, I don't know if you can see my shirt right now because I'm leaning over the desk, but I'm wearing an Avatar: The Last Airbender shirt, and a lot of people have been calling me a fraud for it. I am not a fraud, I swear. And okay, that sounds really weird. Why would someone call me a fraud if I'm a Avatar: The Last Airbender fan? Well, a lot of people will be really amazed that I know that I know Avatar, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're into Avatar? That's so cool," because it's so well known. And then like the next thing they ask is like, "Who's your favorite character?" And I'm like, I haven't finished. Like, I'm hardly in the fandom. I literally just like this shirt. That is literally why I bought it. I don't know. Do people buy shirts for comfiness? I guess I'm the only person. Because when I told them that I just really like the shirt, but I have watched it, they got really mad at me, which I suppose that's reasonable, but still. I got so roasted. But I did actually just finish the second season today. So, I like it so far. I think it got better. Because originally, I wasn't really into it because I thought it was a really boring show. But then I was like, hey, this actually isn't so bad. Okay, the second one, I think we're going to do less characters. Because I don't know how many characters I can fit in this square page. Is this just perfect square? I don't believe it. Because it looks like a rectangle. I don't know if that's just because there's the cutoff right here, but actually, nah, I still don't believe it. I think y'all are gaslighting me. Nah, I don't believe it. Okay. Actually, I think it's probably on the front. 225 by 210. I was right! I cooked! Anyway, the second one is gonna be my OCs cosplaying as other characters that kind of match their personalities. Okay, I think I've decided on one of them. So, I have one character who is a flower deity of sorts. Again, I have no idea if I'm going to keep it that way, but that's how it is so far. And their name is Nyx. They're really pretty. And I'm kind of like, okay, well, what if I make them Cersei from Epic the Musical? But, like, the nice side, not the toxic meaniness side of Cersei. Because Demeter, I don't know if she has, like, a devoted outfit or vibe, but Cersei's a little more well-known in Epic the Musical, so I was like, okay, then I'll do Cersei. I'll do the pose, because I'll do the well-known pose of come inside. Damn. Welcome to the best part of your lives. The only problem is I don't know who's going to be standing here, but they're going to have struggles. I don't really know when or how I decided to make Nyx a deity, like of nature. I think it was one random day during lunch that I was like, wow, this sounds like a great idea. Okay, I found the one. Okay, the pose is from Gigi, from Gigi's Animatic. So I'm likely going to do the same. Okay, this is going to be really silly to see Nyx in a dress. Because they're usually wearing, like, a really boring tunic. Which, like, okay, I love Nyx, but they're also known to be really humble. So they wear really plain clothing and, like, really dull clothing. I think I'm going to give them a rat tail. To give them the little flower braid that Cersei has. And at least Gigi's depiction. I'm gonna be real, I remember when I first designed Nyx, I was in 6th grade, and the reason I made Nyx was so that I could have a character in my story with a wolf cut. And even then, a lot of people on Art Fight thought that Nyx just had, like, long hair. So I guess I'm no longer good at drawing wolf cuts. But I used to be. And I drew them all the time. They look so pretty. Oh my god! They look so cute. I really love Nyx because they're just like a really sweet character. So they kind of act as a mentor for the other characters. Which is really funny because if you look at them, they kind of just look like a regular I guess, young adult. Because they live with Zane, but they do look a little young for their age. Actually, very young for their age. If we're talking like, if we're talking like God, the fact that they're a god, then yes, they look very young for their age. But it's like, I'd say that they're trying to come off as like a 20-year-old, but they kind of just end up looking like an 18-year, like a senior in high school. They're super nice, though. They're, like, in my story, they're known to be really wise. Do I give them the hip? Yes, I do. I've never drawn this kid like this, because they're always in, like, humble clothing. This looks so weird. I don't know, I'm not good at drawing anatomy. Like, I know how to draw regular poses and stuff and whatever, but like, when it comes to anatomy differing with gender, it's hard to do that with Nyx because they're kind of just a regular deity, but they don't really have an assigned gender because they're a deity. Which I know, okay, I know some gods can be more, like, female or male presenting. And again, they are the god of nature, so you'd think they'd be, like, Mother Nature, but no. Nyx is just Nyx. Oh, they look so beautiful. Okay, we'll do one more flower. Okay, so that's a lineup for them right there. And then I never really explained their living situation. They live in Japan with Zane. And I mean, even though Japan's known for being really pretty, I guess it's kind of like the place that they live so they can kind of escape the world. I don't think I actually explained this. The reason why they live in Japan is kind of to escape a little bit, trying to like escapism because of the fact that Nyx is dying, which is really silly to say at first because it's like, Nyx is an immortal god. What are you talking about? But it's like, nature is kind of dying in their world right now, kind of similar to right now. So it's like, this climate change. So they're kind of like, escapism. We're going to go look at really pretty cherry blossom trees. They as in Nyx and Zane, because they live together. They're besties. But Zane's really overprotective and he really cares for Nyx, but it's like, what can he do? Like, for him, it's really hard because he wants to pursue being a comedian, but it's like, he really wants to support his partner who's also dying, and he's like, well, I could stop this, can't I? Because that's like, it's slowly happening, but he's still like, it's still present, and it's like haunting his mind all the time. And then Nyx is always like, dude, stop worrying, it's okay. But he's like, no, it's not okay. I want you to stay. Also low-key heartbreaking for Nyx, though, to be in a relationship, because they're also a god. So if they're immortal and Nyx and Zane dies, it's just another form of heartbreak, and it's like the first person that Nyx has loved. So it's like, what am I gonna do with that? Am I gonna make it doomed yaoi? Does this count as yaoi? Am I gonna make the relationship doomed? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make Zane a god or something. What would he be the god of? That's also my question. I guess he'd kind of have a similar, I guess, vibe as Hestia. Because Hestia is like the goddess of warmth and home, you know? So I guess Zane could give that similar feeling, but it's like, what makes Nyx a different god from Demeter, the goddess of nature? Because I'm also kind of setting it in Greek mythology, where it's like, if they die, they're a servant to Hades. But I'm like, well, how am I going to make that work? Like, they already got the gods sorted out, so I'm like, what am I to do? Do I turn this into a D&D campaign? I need some advice. Like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, it's time for the next one. I really don't know what I'm gonna do for this. I'm kind of thinking of someone from JJK, but like, who would suit those characters? Oh, I think I have the perfect idea. Okay, yep. I think we're gonna make my character Tiffany Gojo or Nobara, and I can't decide. I've never seen Tiffany. Oh, I've never drawn Tiffany in a skirt. I can't really envision her in a skirt, so I feel like that'd be doing her disjustice. But she's also really confident. She's really cool, so I guess that could also be Nobara. But she's also like, I don't know. She's not as toxic as Gojo. I don't know, I kind of see Gojo as toxic, like really fake. So we're going for Nobara. We're going for Nobara. She's gonna be cosplaying as Nobara Kugisaki, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. The third thing that came up on my Pinterest was Nobara Kugisaki Tomodachi Life. There's a specific section for that. How many people have looked that up? Why is that so common? It doesn't even do anything different. What? Okay, we're gonna do like a really chill pose. This is a little bit of a similar pose to Ricky's pose, but that's okay. We can copy poses. I'm not very original. Okay, I don't know about the side. I don't want to draw another side profile. We're giving up on this. Yeah, we're drawing Tiffany with gains. Cause I'd say she has gains. Okay, yes, we're cooking with this. Dude, I bet Tiffany would look so cool. Okay, I'm so excited to do this. I really want to know who everyone's favorite character is for... Oh, I messed up on the hair. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Should I give her... No, I can't. Okay, we're gonna try and fix it. Oh, I didn't focus. Okay, no, I want to know who people's favorite characters are from this show. Because a lot of people I hear say Gojo, and okay, fine. I'll let you say that, but like, another one. I need another one. Like, it can't just be Gojo, guys. I need us to get a little bit creative. Oh no, I messed up. Okay, we're gonna have to go like white out for this one. No! Okay, maybe I do... Jeez, I have no idea what to do for this. What do I do to fix it? Okay, that's the best I could do. Alright, I gotta go whip out the big guns. I gotta go get the acrylic pens for this. It looks so weird. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is, like, actually color the characters, and then I could try and fix it. So, for her outfit, it's mainly dark blue. So I think we could just go with this one. Maybe? I don't know. Again, this doesn't have much variation, so I mean, yeah, it's a good challenge, but it's a little difficult to sort the colors. I think we'll go with this one. This one's good. This one right here. I think Nobara is so cool. Like, she's really funny and she's like crazy, but she's cool. I like Maki. I like Maki because I think also just literally just her personality. I think she's really cool. And then okay, I know a lot of people who like Mahito, like genuinely, but I kind of just like him for his design. I think his design's kind of cool. But you know, I do know that a fellow human named Yuji Itadori, he's not very popular. I don't know if you know him. But no, he very much so does not like Mahito. He is very canon. Okay, her leggings are a little bit of a weird color. I don't know what to do for that. Maybe like... No, that is not it. Okay, we're gonna need to pull out the big guns for oh, do we need the Caucasian Toblerone again? Or the Toblerone? Or do we go for thin person? I think that's pretty close. Maybe this one added on top. Maybe like a light gray. Oh, that's a little better. That's a better shade. Yeah, we're doing good here. Then she has like a regular, I don't know. She's a regular skin color. It's not super dark, but it's not super light. Powdery orange. That might be pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm not doing much talking for this portion. I don't really know what to say for this. Okay, well, I mean, I guess when it comes to person, I just don't want to mess up again. This, we don't talk about that. No, so you see, me coloring over it means it was never there. But I think when it comes to her personality, she's cool. Like, she's really adventurous. She's really fun. She does tease her fellow wife a lot, but it's a little hard to talk about her and like as if she was still alive. Because, I mean, it's pretty well known, if you read the description on Art Fight, that she's kind of dead. Like, she's kind of gone. I think I gave her blue eyes. I don't know, I'm really winging it with this one, because I haven't checked her. I like her design, though. As in, like, I like her color scheme. When it comes to talking about Tiffany, I like the color scheme that I gave her, but with Nobara, she's just cool. But obviously she's not the main character, so I don't have much to say about that, but... Oh, I spelled her name right! And then as for NYX, I think that's a little harder to decide the color scheme just because their hair is like a really light blue-white. Like a really, really light blue, but I don't have that in this mix of colors we have here. Maybe like a cool gray? No. A warm gray, maybe? This is so limited. I love limited colors, sure, but right now is not the time. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna get. I think this is actually a really nice color. They have really earthy tones in there. Okay, well, that's really ironic to say because, I mean, they're a nature deity, but NYX has really earthy tones. So their hair is like a really light blue. Like it's a really dull light blue. And then their skin pretty light, little peachy, I'd say. Or I guess, I don't know, I'd have to look back at their reference sheet that I gave them. Unfortunately, most of the reference sheets I give my characters are digital, so you know, it's like I have all the choice in the world with these colors, but here is a little more limited. Okay, so it's like a yellow. So it's like a milk white, and then I guess warm gray doesn't go in here. Yeah, it's like a milk white, and then like milk white, and then really prominent blush. They look so pretty. Honestly, I might make their actual outfit a little more similar to this now that I think it suits their character so well. I guess, okay, more specifically, this pose fits their character really well because they're really nice, but they're also really smart too, so I don't know. I think this is really sweet. Like this post specifically fits their character really well, but you know, I wouldn't say like Cersei's character fits them because they're really sweet, and that's not really in their nature to poison everyone around them. Okay, I'm going for like a pear color for the blush. Where's the pear color? No, I don't want barely beige. I don't want it to be barely beige. I want it to be prominently pink. You see what I did there? Sorry, I thought that sounded cool. Okay, I think we're just gonna go like really light on this one. Oh, that's so pretty! Oh my god. I'm really winging it with the blush part. And then milk white. Oh no, where's milk white? Okay, it's right here. Okay. Blush, blush, blush. Yeah, this is the one time I'm making the exception. We gotta blend it in a little better. They look so pretty! Oh, I love this. Unfortunately, you can't see their hair as well as I'd like, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. Nothing's perfect. I think honey would suit a little better for the outfit itself. I think, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it comes off as a little more pink when the rest of the colors are dull. Oh, they look so pretty. I still can't get over the fact, like even years later, I still can't get over the fact that this pink right here, this pink is called black brown. Someone tell me who decided that, please. I must know. I need to have a personal talk with them. Because I hope you realize, no, this is not black brown. This is a very, very pink. I don't know. Does anyone else feel this way? Is everyone else over this? Is this really just me? That's, honestly, I'm okay with that. That's fine. I can't get over it. I hope people understand this is not black brown. This is not brown. Oh, Nyx looks beautiful! Okay, I think we're also gonna do a blue for the top here. Okay, so this is the final piece. There. Oh, wait, no, it's not the final piece. Ugh! Tiffany, why are you like this? I'm sorry. I love you, Tiffany, just not right now. I'm very specific towards whom I like, and right now, we're not on good terms. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. That's a little better. Okay. She looks a little ill, but hey, that's the best we're gonna do. That's okay. No one's perfect, especially not me. She looks a little better. She looks a little under the weather, but you know, that's better than being over the weather, am I right? Actually, I don't know what that means. You know what? Never mind. Discard my comment. I don't know what I'm doing with that comment. Oh, it's so yellow. It's okay. It's fine. We fixed her. Yeah, you can never even tell. Nope, not even a little bit. Okay, so this was the second prompt. This was Nyx as Cersei from Epic the Musical, and Tiffany as Nobara Kugisaki from JJK, or Jujutsu Kaisen. And then my first prompt is my OC's favorite quotes. Ones that they would definitely stand by. Oh, I love all these characters. I hope you learn to love them too. I really enjoy drawing them. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening of sorts. Morning, maybe. Maybe not evening. Maybe, like, get ready for bed. If this is, like, 2 a.m. right now and you're watching this, go to sleep. I know what you are. Stop scrolling. Just, like, hop off YouTube for a little bit. Just take a little break. And get some sleep. Doodles!